Okay, welcome back to the Helpful Fox Senko-San anime review, part 3, the final video for the series, covering the last 2 episodes of the series. Yes, now these last episodes, these episodes cover chapters 12, 17, and 23. Yeah, that's much it covers. Well, what happens in these episodes? Well, first we have basically of night where stuff like upcoming and the fact they mentioned episode 11 that apparently since episode 1 it's been a full year since the start of the series despite the fact that it's only been like a couple months since the series started, and apparently the darkness surrounding Niliko has not disappeared yet. Technically Niliko hasn't failed her job yet, but she's getting there. And she needs to head back to the looks like the Divine Realm briefly. And basically, she decides to spend a night with another girl. Basically, about doing a viewing party for cherry blossoms, and in fact, he gets drunk. Yeah, he gets frickin' drunk. And of course, basically, he goes to work next day, and it's like he apparently has got so much paid time off saved up, they had to take some time off. So what does he do? Well, he goes home, and they kind of like, what can you do in there? Well, how about go to the supermarket next town? Oh, it doesn't exactly happen. Because he gets a phone call on his smartphone. Yes, he has a smartphone. So apparently the flip phone is a work phone, and the smartphone is his personal phone. And I'm like, that's kind of weird, because I use a smartphone I use my phone. See, I have an app that I have to download to use to talk to people at my work, and notifications if I need to go. If basically like if I'm told to take this particular day off, I'll take the day off. And like if I'm asked to come in, basically like, message me on it. Not send a freaking email on a freaking flip phone. It's probably a thing in Japan. I have no idea because I've never been to Japan. It's one place I've always wanted to visit, except that for a couple reasons right now. One, money, and two, the pandemic can't allow me to go over there. That's mainly the gist of why I can't go over there, because pandemic and money. So, yeah, that's the simple gist of it. So, and then of course that he gets a phone call from his mom saying his father went to the hospital. Nothing really serious, and he gets there, and of course takes a couple trains to go over to where his hometown is, and it turns out he just broke a bone at class reunion. That's it. Nothing really much all about, and he slowly kind of figures out that yes, Sonico's been watching him since he was a child. And we kind of get a flashback, basically, when Sonico first met his ancestor. Apparently, they first met when she tripped and she hurt her knee, and he just helped her out and he wanted to pay her his kindness. And apparently, she had to wait hundreds of years in order to basically pay the kindness. Yep, yeah, that's what's kind of found out. And it's like she really wants to go back to him despite the fact her job she kind of failed, but he's this dark cloud, and apparently Nadeko really wants her to come back, and she does. And well, she comes home, and mostly, of course, when he comes home, she's not home. Of course, he's worried about her. Goes to his neighbor, see if she's there, and of course, the final episode of an anime they like to watch is airing that day. Yes. And when they show this anime, it's like, wow, that's the ending? Okay, so the whole point of that particular anime is apparently where this war has chased a fox girl around to take her picture or do something with her. And all of a sudden, oh yeah, let's have her die saving the world from a freaking meteorite. Okay, fine, whatever. Oh yeah, and this one apparently rides a broomstick. Yeah, I don't get the plot of that anime, so there's that. And even though the foxes do miss it, they look enough that Unica basically recorded it for Shiro. Yeah, I call it Senko. Her name is actually Shiro. My mistake. Yep, so apparently they just happened to come across, and of course, Senko finds Senko in a park. They reunite. They're happy to see each other. Of course, you kind of figure they watch her, and she does agree with that. Yeah, she is She just admit that she has, and they basically have a sort of a cherry blossom viewing party. Then the other two show up. It's like, oh, we knew you two were here, and show the final episode, and like almost like everything is like back to normal in a way, with Seneko being at Nezuko place and Shiro being at the next door neighbor. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised though if let's say in the manga that these two, let's say, went on a date with each other. I mean, I don't see why not. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the next door neighbors, they get along with each other fine. And of course, you see her later on in the final bits of the episode just drawing some more of her manga, whatever she's drawing. Yeah, apparently it looks like it deals with maids or foxes. It never explicitly says exactly what manga she's working on. It's never revealed in the anime exactly what she's working on. Oh yeah, and Shiro's watching the final episode on a tablet. Yep, a tablet. Yes, those things exactly exist. Actually, it wasn't a tablet. It was an iPad. Yes, that is an iPad because it's bigger than a tablet. A tablet is basically like the size of a big book, while what she's using is an iPad. Though it could be a Japanese equivalent one, but basically when I see the thing, it's pretty much an iPad. Yeah, but ends on a pretty happy note. We have this bonus Super Shiro-san moment where you have pretty much the three Fox girls plus next door neighbor just having a party celebrating the final episode of the series, and that's it. All in all, pretty fun anime to watch. No action, it's a little bit stuff in the final episode, but it's pure fun. And unlike, let's say, Miss Kowashi's Dragon Maid, there's not much, let's say, having like the maid fight her own father over staying with a human. This one, it's kind of like that, but not like where they're basically drawing fists at each other over it. Yeah, and differences between this series and that one is that one actually had almost the main, and of course here's the thing, almost the entire cast is made of women, except for like one character. And that one has got like more character than this series had. This series has got 5 characters. 5 overall for the entire anime, who appear in like all 12 episodes. Well, mostly anyways. Shiro appears in the pilot episode, but she doesn't exactly physically appear in the actual anime itself until like episode, I think it's like 4, I think it is. Yeah, not until episode 4 you see her face. As for Sora, she does not make her debut until like, I think it's like episode 8. Like, you don't see her full appearance for her. Yeah. Actually, I keep mispronouncing his name. It's Nakito. Yeah. Next neighbor, Yazuko. My mistake, it's Yazuko. Yep. Now, as in the case of the smoking hot feet box lady, I pronounce the name as Sora because that is how they pronounce the name in the dub. Despite the fact I look at the English translation of her name, it's Your Zora. Yeah, it's basically Sora. That's the simple gist of it. Yep. Yeah, and the thing with... Now, I have no problem with the voice acting series. I think they do great. Except that, for one thing, it's kind of weird, though, to see a watch of animation dub, and there's none of the big names in the series. No big name. It's mostly, like, some of these voice actors look at basically what they do on IMDb, and apparently these people are known for voice, like, minor characters in the anime, or just basically voice, like, crowd characters. I'm like, okay... So, my guess is, this is what Funimation probably did. They probably took people and asked them to do this series. They probably don't have a problem because they can always have more to do. And they probably put their own spin on it. It's perfectly fine. But, I still kind of wish they would have put in one name here. Like, but the thing is, there's only 5 characters, so there's not much you can do with this series. And... unlike Miss Kowashi's Dragon Maid, which has more than 5 characters, I think it's at about 10. This has got 5. 4 women and a guy. That's it. Yeah. But, pretty fun anime to watch. And would I recommend it? Oh yes, definitely. And the thing with now, how did I get informed of this series? Was I told somebody? Did I find this random Wikipedia? No, it was just by Funimation. They sent me an email because I subscribe to them. I get their emails, and this came up on one of their emails. Like, okay, I'll check the series. Like, and then I don't know what the series like. The Fox thing. So that sounds interesting. And I look it up. Like, oh, this looks interesting. It's a similar premise to Miss Kobar's Dragon Maid. The difference is Miss Kobar's Dragon Maid has produced almost 100 chapters. This one only put out 54 chapters. And the last chapter came roughly 2 months ago. Roughly almost a year after the last episode aired. Yeah, this series didn't last very long. I wouldn't mind seeing a season 2. I mean, there is still plenty of material you could do for season 2. As for if the studio ever do one, I have no idea. It's been like a full year. But who knows, okay? So that's it for this particular review, and that's it for this particular video review series. And of course, videos for today, because I don't have time anywhere else in videos today. So I probably will have a video tomorrow. I don't think I'll do my first video for my next video. The anime will replace this one will be Raising a Short Hero. Yep, I'll work on that series tomorrow. Well, I'm going to start reading it soon. But that's when I'll start it. It probably won't be until maybe this weekend, maybe. It's possible, to say the least. Yeah, but not much to say. But, well, I'll get my thoughts in this series when I get a chance to read both the light novels, the manga, and of course watch the anime. Yep. But as next video, probably, maybe Comic Corner tomorrow. And maybe another video done for Dragon Ball GT. Maybe. It just depends, okay? Next video. Bye.